Now, weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart.
This is the place to be in Western Oregon, the Eugene Downtown Riverfront Festival, where we are having a spectacular time. We're just now entering into the area where you can do some shopping. We got anything from popcorns to pottery to jewelry. If you're looking for something in the Eugene Springfield area, come on down. Temperatures are finally comfortable out here with a little bit of that sunshine still raining down. We do have some high, thin cirrus clouds. That has also helped to make us a little bit on the cooler side. But let's go ahead, take a live look now out over Hayward Field. This is where all the action is. All the athletes really putting their hard work to use as we slowly come to an end of the World Athletic Championships. But satellite and radar showing calm, quiet, clear conditions all across Western Oregon. We'll continue to see conditions like that at least through the overnight hours before that marine layer finds its way back into the south coast and for many of those valley locations. And you guessed it, that's going to be a trend in the next week, allowing for those temperatures to yet again warm up. And you can see over the next 6 to 10 days, we're expecting those daytime highs to skyrocket back up into the mid-90s. So the summer sizzle not quite done just yet for us here across Western Oregon. And as for the dry spell, it too will continue. So we got a live band out there. Again, a great time to be had out here with those dry skies, and they will remain that way for the next week or so. Now, to kind of compare where our drought situation is, we were in dire straits just about this time last year, still seeing much of the northwest corner of our state stripped of any of it over the past month. So it's good news that we're holding steady, with the month of July typically being our driest month on average. Now, our next weather maker, it does come in the form of yet again another ridge, but the trough that sits overhead right now, that's helping to keep those cooler than average temperatures across Western Oregon. That won't be the case though once we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as the heat continues to build. So here's our rundown, expecting to see that marine layer find its way back into the south coast through those valley locations, and we'll continue to see that here for the next several mornings, and that will allow for those temperatures to remain slightly on the cooler side. Speaking of temperatures, early tomorrow morning falling back into the mid-50s in many cases, daytime highs only returning to the low to mid-80s in many cases, so a cool down that's going to remain at least through Saturday. But maybe you're heading out to the Lane County Fairgrounds. That's where temperatures are very much so on the comfortable side tomorrow. 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll be warming up into the low 80s for us. 7-day forecast, Eugene Springfield expecting to see those daytime highs back into the mid 80s for many of us, and then we get back up into those 90s as we progress into much of next week. So the summer heat not quite done just yet. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast for the Coos Bay area. Temperatures managing to warm back up into the mid 60s. That's just about normal for this time of year. That will last all the way through the end of the week, as winds will also start to kick up anywhere from about 15 to 20 miles per hour. The Umpqua Valley also seeing that warming trend as we press into next week. The summer heat, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Mid-90s. I wouldn't even be surprised if just to the south of Roseburg we could potentially see some triple-digit numbers back on our map. But right now, down at the riverfront, we're having a great time. It's nice and cool, light little breeze out here. Come on down if you can. The prime days are going to be today and all the way through Sunday as those cooler temperatures remain. I'll go ahead and send things back over to you guys in the studio.
All right.